Hey everybody, this is Nick Zoya, here to talk about the great American novel, The Road, by Cormac McCarthy, a dystopian tale that documents a father and son journey to the coast in hopes of a better life. Now here's where it gets pretty deep. One of the main things of this book is the bond between father and son. Now it's never exactly stated what happened to America, or how widespread the destruction is, but it's clear some sort of destruction has occurred, and the novel is set in a wasteland with almost nothing left alive. All of the land in the book is covered with ash, and the temperature is freezing. Obviously, this setting is going to affect how the father and son, referred to only as the man and the boy, treat the relationship. Cormac McCarthy's absolute writing style attributes very well to the circumstances that the boy and man are in, but that will be better to talk about later. The man's sole purpose in life is to keep the boy alive and prepared for life in this new world. His approach to this is like the rest of the novel. The man makes no attempt to shield the boy from the harsh realities of the world around them, and the boy's questions are never dodged. Just like McCarthy leaves little of the post-apocalyptic nightmare to the imagination. The man lets the boy know that they are in constant danger of being captured by cannibals, starving, or dying of cold, exposure, or illness. This may seem harsh, but the man realizes that this is the only way to keep the boy alive after his own inevitable death. Why is the man so keen on keeping the boy alive? It goes beyond the simple fact that he is his son. The world has fallen apart, and most of the people left alive are raiders, cannibals, murderers, and thieves. They do what they have to survive. They are technically alive, but they have gone so far in the pursuit of survival that their humanity is long gone. This is the last thing the man wants for his son. The point of keeping the boy alive is not just to keep him alive, it's to keep the goodness alive in the hell that the world has become. So the man makes it his priority to teach the boy how to stay alive, without becoming like everyone else. One of the worst practices of survivors is cannibalism, and the boy learns through experience how wrong it is. At one point in the novel, the man and the boy stumble upon a basement full of people being barely kept alive and fed upon like cattle. A great father and son bonding moment. The father is visibly shaken, but the main thing that the boy seems to take away from it is that the cannibalism is only for bad guys. This is the pretty harsh example, but it's the kind of lesson that the man wants the boy to learn. Certain acts are not even worth survival. The boy seems to pick up on these lessons pretty well, even when his dad doesn't set the best example. When the man confronts someone that took supplies from them, not only does he take everything back, but he proceeds to rob the man of everything he has, including the literal shirt off his back. However, the boy remains a symbol of purity and goodness, and is a little alarmed by his father's actions. What's that? Time for the thought bubble? We don't have a budget for that. Earlier, I mentioned Cormac McCarthy's writing style, which is pretty much stripped down to the bare minimum without any decoration. Even most punctuation is left out, including quotation marks whenever a character talks. This minimalist writing style is representative of the novel's location. Almost all living things have been annihilated, and the world is clogged with ash. However, McCarthy occasionally deviates from this style with abstract metaphors. These little bits of poetry are like the man and the boy. They noticeably stand out from their stark environment, and Cormac McCarthy is known for this writing style, and it perfectly suits this book. And now for the reason why this book is actually relevant to everyone out there today. Readers can easily focus on the survival aspect of the novel, but the story also presents an underlying strong theme on the lasting relationships that are needed to overcome hardship. What this book really is a chronicle of an attempt to preserve childlike innocence and the importance of relationships.